day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Can fucking fold. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. So we about to break bread right now. So look, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you new. I want to tell my mama thank you for all the times when I ain't want to go to school or when I ain't want to do certain things. My mom used to be like, all right, then don't try to go out this weekend. Because if you don't feel good enough to handle your business, then you shouldn't feel good enough to have fun. Long story short, when you get older and you come from a strong foundation, things gonna keep hitting you in life. Whether it's, some kind of illness that take over your body when it's time for you to do something. And a lot of times this stuff comes from nerves. When you take things as serious as we take a lot of things, as well as when you heard so many negative things about yourself. And a lot of times you feel like, you're not worthy of the shit. That battle within is what make a nigga sick. Sick to your stomach about what you need to make happen. But at the same time, you ain't figured out how. Nor do you even feel like you deserve. So, for my people, I want to tell you straight up, only way you're going to change your situation is to change how you view your situation. Look at it like, shit, I'm glad, I went through all the things I had to go through. Because it's those things that show you, hey, bro, you actually can do that shit without no problem. You don't really even need all that. I know you don't feel good, but even with that, remember the times you made it through before, so you can do it again. So, I'm out here getting my walk in. Also wanted to talk about how it's a good thing that we spread out as a people. Because when you do the history of some of these parks and where they got these lakes and different things, a lot of these are places where people once lived. Native people once lived. To the point, it's like, dang, no wonder people are attracted to these parks. Because at the same time, probably their ancestors was at some of these parks. We know good damn well they can't kill us all. Because for one, we don't stay put. That's for one. We don't stay put in one area. So when it comes to them talking about killing off a whole bloodline of people, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen. That shit is not gonna happen. Hold on, man. We're in a hot spot. But yeah, that's how you think they killed off a whole group of people. Truth be told, they don't know who left from that place before they got to the place, you know what I'm saying? But they basically telling you, the people that they did see, they took them out, you know what I'm saying? So let's not get it twisted and think let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. Because if we get specific, I'm pretty sure we can find some of these parks and recreation areas and do the history on them. See what we find out. That's something to think about, I'm also reminded of a previous conversation we had where we was talking about how when we pass from this existence, you know, energy only transcends. How do we not know that we don't go into different animal or insect forms? And given that they only live but a certain amount of time, shit, like until when a child comes into the world, they don't have a sense of time which was developed for adults to synchronize. Um, I'm laughing about that That made me think of synchronicity. To a point where you think of things and they manifest. I know for me, being an empath, I felt like the movie Green Mile. A lot of times I take on people's issues, whether consciously or subconscious. You feel me? After absorbing all that type of stuff, you know, it gets put back out of me in a certain way. And a lot of times it come back out in the form of like a respiratory issue. Um, you know, just something I be thinking about like, dang, you know, they be trying to hide certain things, but at the same time, when you seeking the truth about your life, that shit always shine through. That shit always show itself to you. Peace, Zeus Flip. Shout out to you, bro. Make sure you hit that sub button so we can stay connected, fam. Cause I need you. Cause you are an important piece of this shit. You see what I'm saying? But like I said with that Green Mile movie, when I think about how, you know, he would be trying to take the pain, you know, from the people. It's no different than when you come into yourself and you call yourself being a door opener and you trying to take the pain away from the people. So, just something for y'all to pay attention to. If you wonder how, you know, you an empath, pay attention to how you address issues that come upon you as well as issues that come up on other people. Usually empaths, when they going through some shit, there are a lot of times, if they don't have people around them to remind them to look out for themselves too, there are a lot of times will go through different things just to be an example to other people, as well as to learn how to help other people. And this would be more apparent the more we stop kicking and screaming at life. Once we stop fighting life tooth and nail, because a lot of us don't want to do certain things that we, you know, was sent here to do. And the beautiful thing about life will keep on bringing the chance around to you. Keep on bringing the opportunity around to you for you to do it. But if you don't do it, before you pass, the conversation you'll have will be surely predicated on the potential that you didn't use. So I would encourage you to pay attention to these intuitions, gut feelings that we have. Go to these parks, absorb that energy, but at the same time, do the research. As sure as you forget people, you will be forgotten. But if you remember those who came before, life will make sure that those who come after you will know that you was here. Gotta push through, man. Even when you feel like you don't want to. But truth be told, you do. You do want to. You want to do better by yourself. You want to. People that talk you out of what's good for you. And when you continue to do things against yourself, you continue to do things against yourself, that's a diseased state. That's a diseased mind frame. When you do things that's all against your best interest. So to keep y'all from having to go through that, I would encourage y'all to make sure you do things that's in your best interest and not keep on compounding your issues by doing things that directly I don't know if y'all can hear that, but feeling like Superman again today. But it looking like that situation pretty well handled. But again, make sure you're not doing things that represent a defeatist mentality and a sickness as to be doing things that are against your best interest. To continue to compound your issues would be the equivalent of insanity. To continue to do the same thing but expect a different result. So, with that being said, family, let's go forward and open the doors that we need to be open. Now, what the hell? Uh-huh. That's crazy. Hopefully that animal just sleep. It sure look like it's out of it right there, boy. But yeah, let's make sure we ain't out here acting like savages. People who have no wherewithal or concern for the things that matter to most people. Because at the end of the day, you can sit there and forego all that shit all you want to. But one thing you can't forego is the fact that you're human. As much as you might want to, you can't forego that. So given the fact that humans have an expiration date, and for a lot of us, we playing with that date, because we, you know what I'm saying, we pressing our line a little bit too much about things that ain't the reason why we was even sent this way. To me, that's when you chance in your life. But when you do things that's geared towards you being great, you know, walking in your purpose, knowing that you worth it, if you get took out along that way, then, you know, you get immortalized, you feel me? You never die. But when you die, trying to downplay yourself, so busy being distracted by everybody else, then it's like an opportunity for gold. You know, that should always stick with you. Because you always remember, dang, I had an opportunity to do X, Y, Z. But instead, I did this. And now, that I thought was going to be worth it no longer serves a purpose. Yeah, I got to change my direction. There's too much going on up there. But so much going on my screen. You feel me? To the point, a nigga like, damn, man. But yeah, we ain't losing sight. We just push it through even when we don't want to. Even when we don't want to. We take an assessment of why we don't want to, make sure it ain't us talking ourselves out of being our best when we know that's what we supposed to do. You feel me? That's what's gonna make you feel the most fulfilled, as well as shit. The best way to add to humanity is to add to it. You feel me? Not add to the idiocracies of humanity. You know, because that's so easy to play the cliche, stick to the status quo. But to press the line of progress, to continually be trying to, perfect the things that we possess, like our character, you know, it's levels to this shit. And the more that you continue to grow in life, the more that you know that it's like, it's more that I gotta do. It's more to it. That's a multi-family home right there. Wonder how much they want for that joint. Look halfway decent too. But yeah, you gotta start seeing life as an opportunity and not a clusterfuck of things to complain about and such and such. The most successful people are the people who spend less time complaining and more time doing. And it's gonna be hard as hell to be out here doing some shit when you don't see a way to do it. Cause you too busy blinded by all the shining complaints that you feel like is worthy enough for you to just give up. Again, I ain't just talking to y'all, I'm talking to me too. Cause there's things that I go through that make me like, you know what? I feel like it might just be easier to just give in. But once you done gave in so many times, family, you even gotta assess that shit. Especially if it's not going towards your overall goal. If it keep on leading you to a place of, damn, you know what? I'm still not satisfied with that outcome. Then you have to. You have to reassess and find a better way to go about that shit. Man, what the fuck is running around here killing shit? God damn. That's the second animal. The nigga done walked past. Yeah. Something out here knocking shit down. Yeah, man. Don't get so caught up in being a motherfucking problem that you can't even solve your own shit. Some people so good at finding motherfucking problems, they can't even fix their own shit. I can feel it in the air. I can hear it in your voice. Yeah, that shit crazy. But yeah, family, we out here. We out here getting it in. They only win when you give up. But as long as you keep putting your numbers up, ain't nothing nobody can tell you. Ain't nobody else do it to you. Only you can fail you. That felt like a well worth it walk. And I try to put that energy of positivity out here while walking around speaking truth to life. You know what I'm saying? As this life is the truth. I love you as myself, and there ain't nothing you can do about it, as we are one. More connection of the dots soon to come. This has been another segment of Black's Rehab, the virtual one, soon to be in the city near you. Kinfo. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. We about to what? We just broke bread right now.